Hello everyone, and welcome to Far Lone Sails, Episode 1. I'm Axiie, and I'm going to be your commentator on this journey of discovery and experience of a landscape. We've got our main character there, sitting quietly beside the grave of her beloved father. Her father was an engineer. Yeah, that makes sense. A very bleak landscape here. Hello. So we got a lot of very saturated colours around, you know, and that's one of the things that people do the designers do to draw the attention to various things like this big red button, which we're going to press A. Definitely an engineer. We got a little bedroom here, and we can see just above us the machine. It'd be such a dream if we could build that machine, wouldn't it? We're going to take this down there, and then we're going to go back up and we're going to get the lamp. And this is Red Riding Hood's room. She likes drawing on the walls. I think that's everything. Yeah, so we'll pick that up. Let's go down into the basement. Can't get the pram. But yes, Far Lone Sails is a lovely little game, I think, and I've decided to play and share the experience. She's been drawing on the rocks there as well. A little bit of a graffiti artist is Red Riding Hood. We take all of them. What are we going to take? We've got a lamp, we got a post box, and we got a suitcase. Obviously, if we're going to go on a journey, we need to take our suitcase. Wind blowing there by the beach. I think we're by the beach. Nice seaside. Definitely with the seagulls there. More drawings on the rocks. Town in the background. I wonder what happened to it. We'll never know. So we're gonna jump across this water here. We're okay. We just don't want to get our feet wet. We can't actually drown in here. And we will continue on. More drawings. She likes getting around this one, doesn't she? Which is, you know, a good little bit of foreshadowing for her journey to come. And we've got the machine. The great big machine here with various areas to manage and run and sort out. Take a moment. Bask in its immensity. So, we've got various different areas here. We've got a little engine room at the back with a furnace to cook up objects. The water will all go in and we'll fill that energy storage, that steam area up quite nicely. We've got a lift here. Go up and down and 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 then up again. And I'll do that. I won't do that anymore. And we've got a hose pipe, because you never know when you need to put out fires in a big steam area. And the most important area, the living space, you know. Nice little bit of my space with her own little drawings on the wall that she can enjoy and do. So, we are going to get underway, and it looks like this thing, the scaffolding around it kind of suggests it was being built. Perhaps this is the maiden voyage. Very loud there. So you push the buttons to do various things. Oh, we're off. Make sure the steam doesn't get too high when it starts flashing. That's when you want to release it. However brave you want to be. And boom! I'm going to keep this thing pressed in. Make sure our speed stays up pretty high. And always make sure that your fuel is also up high. Keep the thing going. So we're going to hold on a little bit and release the steam. And get some super speed going. And this is the entire game, everyone just drifting across this landscape and enjoying the view, the things to see. It's not really. It's not. There's a lot more to this game than meets the eye. Gotta make sure we keep that steam low, keep the speed fairly constant. I don't think I have anything else to put in here. Oh, we've got some boxes there. Now this button up here is a brake. So we shut that down, you can see that big iron thing that comes crashing down at the back. And we'll gather up some stuff. We'll just, you know, stack them on these hooks here, ready to be put into the furnace, ready to be cooked, so that we can carry on our journey of discovery across this landscape. I'm not quite sure if this is a landscape or a seabed. I think a seabed. Wait until we see some houses, then we can decide. If anyone's wondering, I have played this a little bit up into about the first or second obstacle. Beyond that, we're all in this together. So fill that up full, take the brakes off, and we'll travel on. Just push in the power, keep the button down and wait till it locks, get a little twist there and the music will pick up again. Ready for the speed boost? Great soundtrack to this game. Can she get her ass up that hill? With a bit of help from Steam, she can. Coming up to some more blocks there, we'll grab them. As soon as we go past them, slam the brakes on. Oh, that was a dodgy stop. This whole section nearly fell off there. We'll grab some of these, just throw them on. Gotta collect as much as possible, you see. Can't always rely on what you've got, even if you've got too many hooks. Always want to make sure the hooks are filled. And various things scattered around the contraption, the locomotive. We gotta give her a name. What should we call her? I tell you what, I'll let you guys decide. Give me a name for this thing. You can figure out what it's called. And it can be our friend on this journey, on this rickety vessel. So we need to fill up the water, generate some steam. Let's hit this button up here. Alright, and we've got that in. And we're going to pump some steam out. We're going to take the brake off and we're just going to sail down here. We're going to give it a little bit of a power push. We're going to hit water soon, so we're on a pier. I hope this thing can take our weight. Oh, it's only a little bit. We're not actually going into the water. Boosh. And then hit the steam to get some power up the incline. We're actually going to need to push up some more hill here. So we'll keep this down. There's a few more bits there as well. I wonder if the brakes will allow us to release, or if we can brake whilst going up, will it keep us there or will we slide back? Let's find out. Just slam the brake on. It seems to keep us here, which is good. So we're going to throw some stuff on here. Hopefully none of it will fall back down, or we'll just get it back on there properly. So this landscape is it's pretty bleak. It's definitely not a normal area. Some kind of post-apocalypse. I'm stuck. Okay, we're going to take everything upstairs. Get the barrel up there and the boxes. We're ready, you know, so we can fill it up when we need it. Now, I don't know if this actually fills up more than the boxes. So the boxes were doing about half, weren't they? So let's see. Oh, it filled it up all full. So it does apparently fill it up a little bit more than the little crates. Ooh, slipping down. Come on. There we go. Picking up a little speed. Gotta wait for the steam. We can probably get a bit of a boost up there before the steam thing fills up, which is nice. Whilst that's doing that, I am going to push these on. Get ready to get some more steam. Just put this down here. And then get back to the steam thing before it blows. Boom! There we go. We're gonna keep going. Now, I'm not worried about any, give a bit of a steam here, because we're gonna be going downhill and sliding nice and fast. Is that a ship in the background? I think it's a ship. No, it's a pier. It seems to be some sort of, wave-breaking wall, maybe? Not going to be breaking many waves with the big hole in it, but here we are. You know, this is the end of days, so what can we do? Can I be sneaky? And can I... Come back! Come back! Oh, we got on. So we ran out of fuel, so we're just going to fill up the furnace steam machine. Put that on there. Get back over here. And get back on our way. I wonder what this world was like. Was it like ours? This huge thing here seems to suggest some sort of steampunky kind of area, so, like cultures, you know? But at the same time, all the rocks and the little things like that. It's kind of reminds me of like Howl's Moving Castle. I know it's not a castle, but you know, it's got that kind of, I don't know, it's just, oh, sugar. Brakes. Ooh. Pull in nice and slowly here. If you ram things, you can damage your vessel, your ship, your locomotive, whatever we call it. We'll find out next episode. Got a little it looks like those paperweights. Just put that down there. Yeah, scored. Looks like those paperweights with the you know, the sand patterns in them. So we've got a big crane here. Nice little picture of the crane on the seaside, lifting all those big containers into the big ships. One of them dropped just down there on the bottom right. Just slot it in nicely. There we go. And everything will rise up and conveniently aligned, just to show us that we can walk on this thing. But here we are, and the crane now will reset. This would have been underwater with those measurements on the side. Seem a bit weird. Oh, I'm losing my paperweight. Come back here. I always like looking at those things when we used to go to the beach and stuff like that. You know, you'd see them in little shop windows, like the glass little orbs with the sand patterns in them, and it looks like they're floating. Always very nice, those. We're gonna keep that in the room. Oh, I got a chair. Put that back there. Gotta be tidy, neat. Can't be messy, even if it is the apocalypse. So I think we're good to sail for a little bit now. Past the wall, the big lighthouse. And we're off onto the beach. And the trail. Make sure we don't run over these seagulls. Keep the speed going. The lighthouse in the background. And the ocean, so we've made it to the beach. But of course, very Mad Max style going here. All the water dried up, the salt flats and all that. So I imagine that's what's going to be greeting us on this beach. as we travel. A nice overcast sky. Clearly this game is set in Britain, where all we see is cloud. And occasionally we get a little sun. We have had a lot of sun recently. Is that a piano? It is a piano. What a strange place to find a piano, on the beach. Keep that pressed in. And I am about to lose the energy to go on. School bus there in the background. Clearly the visit to the beach did not go as planned for those people. Is that? Looks like one of those little magnifying glass things that you look through at the beach. Wait for it to come up again. No, it's just a rock formation. Somebody was zen enough to... maybe someone lived in that thing, you know? Like a zen monk after the apocalypse. Just chilling out in the buzz, making his little balancing rocks. And there are tracks in front of us. There's quite a few tracks in front of us, so maybe we're not the first to make this journey. Maybe there are others wherever it is we're going. Maybe we were the last to make the journey. I also realise I'm burning a lot of fuel here when I don't need to be. Because, I've just realised, remembered, we can throw up the sails. I'm like a captain on her ship. Red Riding Hood will sail, definitely the seabed. Ruins of an old freighter there. Those big containers that had loads of those things on them. That's a big ship, that. Big ship. We're gonna smash through this thing, and a big propeller is in front of us. Are we gonna hit the propeller? We are gonna hit the propeller, and we're gonna drop sail. Oh. Oh no! Put out the fires, so that's why we need water. To put out the fires. Now there are some things here. I don't know if I can't get to them with that ledge down. So I'm gonna have to go in the other way. Underneath the big machine. I wonder if she helped build it. Nope. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around again. I wonder if her and her pa built this machine. Why, though? Seemed like they had a nice house. Maybe the land was just not given fertile crops anymore. So all her people left, and her and her pa were the last ones. Because he was sick. And she needed to wait for him to get better. But, as we have seen, unfortunately, this is one trip that she would be making alone. But being an engineer, you see, he taught her everything she needs to know. How to work the locomotive. Oh. That was scary. There's a big drop between us as well. This bridge looks to be made from an old boat, the hull of an old boat, and it does not look safe. So, let's watch our steps. Press the big red button here. Brings that down, and that's gonna go whooshing off. Okay. So let's hook this up somewhere. Oh, it just landed. Sorry if anyone was down there. Oh. It rings. It doesn't ring now. It rings. We've got a bell that rings. Is this something we want to keep? I'm just gonna pop these in here. Yeah, we've got the lamp up there. We've got the paperweight. So I'm going to put the bell up here. And we're going to keep these up there for as long as possible. Obviously, if we need to burn them, I'm going to refuse. So, we are off and away again. Sails down. captain of our ship. So her father got ill and missed the window where everyone else left. There's no tracks here. It's interesting. And she waited, obviously, as you would with someone you love. And he didn't make it. Stop. That's foreboding. A little bit of foreshadowing there. Another little big ship. So this is definitely some sort of tanker graveyard kind of thing going on. Yeah, smashed through that easy enough. Now I think we're going to need a little bit of a speed boost here. So let's just see if it is half that it fills up. Whether I'm just needlessly wasting food. Yeah. Needlessly wasting fuel. So let's get going. Just give her a bit of a push. Scaffold in there. These cars, that car wreck in the foreground, the one in the background, two in the background, kind of remind me a little bit of like 1950s style vehicles. Oh. Yeah, nice little bit of a sudden stop there. So we're going to grab these, put them into the locomotive, and fail miserably at... oh no, there's already one on it, that's why. So I don't feel as bad now. So let's get them on here, and figure out how to get past this thing. So we'll just go down here. Okay. So there's probably going to be a button at the other end of this. There's a button at the top there. Look at that view. This would have been a deep sea trench, this. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a generator thing here. And so I think, oh, jumpy, we put that in and then press, yeah, there's our power. So definitely a weird kind of deco style theme going on here. So we want to go across the top, I think, so otherwise they wouldn't have put stairs there. Again, scary, scary marina trench. This dried out seabed. The hulks of great behemoths who once sailed the seven seas in a time long ago. So we lower it. Oh, the rope snapped and the bridge is done. Oh, okay. So we got, oh, we got a parachute. We got a parachute blouse. So we can get back on board. And we can just drop these off. We want to save this because this is our emergency fuel. That's when we've got no fuel left. Should give us enough. And then what we'll do is we'll push this on. Yeah, oh, caught that. Quite dexterous if I do say so myself. We don't want to raise the sails because I don't think they're going to make it under that. So let's push on. Gonna keep the button pressed in for a little bit longer and blow the steam. There was a symbol back there, but I didn't get a chance to see it. Straight through the gates. Let's get some fuel in there. Push on. Click. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to set up for the next fuel dump. To make sure that we're... Oh, this is my suitcase. I can't burn my suitcase. Just pause down a minute. I'm going to have to put the suitcase up here. I'm just going to put the suitcase here. We don't, you know what? We don't need a chair. We've got a bed. And in this end times, the chair is a luxury now. We're going backwards? It felt a little bit like we were going backwards, so we're going to put that on there. And we've got rid of the chair. I tell you what, actually. Let's put the brakes on. And let's take the brakes off and let's go on to sail power. So we wait for the click, we see that little thing fold down. There we go. Oh, there's no wind here. Okay, so put the sails down. I guess we're going to be pushing on with fuel then. So we get the click, and we are off. And we are away. So we're just going to get up a little bit of speed, build a little bit of steam, and then we can get that speed boost. And we can see what's next. Now I'm going to leave that, because I don't want to waste this steam. Boxes scattered around everywhere. It's just a desolate seabed. That looks interesting. I wonder what that is. Let's go find out. It looks like there's a storm brewing up there. Which is not good. What is that? Is that... It looks like a little tin box, maybe? It's got something written on the side, but I can't quite see it. Never mind. This day and age, everything is fuel. Push on even further. It looks like we are actually heading into a storm. That could be terrifying. Big seabed. Oh, there's a signpost. There's a signpost on the seabed. That's weird. And let's hit the brakes again. Coast Harbour. That's strange. Yeah, there's definitely a storm coming on now. The wind's picking up. It's getting dark. Don't think we're going to be able to push on with any of our coast harbour. The coast is that way, but the harbour's that way? Oh, can you hear that? Well, we definitely got to stay inside now. Nope. You can come back here. You can actually go on there. Is that an eyeball? I don't want to say it looks like an eyeball, but I think that's an eyeball. So we'll just get another one here. Just put that in there, put that there. And we've got our emergency fuel sources there. Just do that. So sails are not going to be a great thing to go, because I think we're going against the wind. But we can push on with the ship. And I think... Oh dear. Tink, tink, tink. So we... Oh, there goes a car. This is definitely a dangerous storm. You don't want to get stuck out in here. That won't be good. Pushing on through the heavy rain. That is beautiful rain, if I do say so. It's very stylized. Oh, we got thunder. Very loud out here. Pushing out the steam, and I'm going to drop one of these in here now. Oh dear. I think we're going to need to grab that down there as well. So we step outside. Yeah, it's very, very, very rainy. Very rainy. Very thundery. Get that back in there. Quick, 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 quick. I guess I have got a raincoat. That's okay. Back to you, Travis, at the studio. After this deadly weather. Oh, I missed my stop. Get that. Jump up there. Throw that, and that didn't go on. That's not good. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna... Set the circle button there. Oh, I wasted that, actually. I didn't need to. Oh, well. At least I got a fuel drum, which is gonna be useful. I hope this journey is worth it. I know her father is looking down, screaming to push the steam. And I think, you know, it is nighttime, and I think this storm is playing havoc with her. Oh dear God. I was going to stop it there, but now I think I want to get out of the storm. Oh dear. Nope. This is a comedy of errors. Okay. I would have thought the rain would have put that out. Okay, so we've... This up here, above me, is health. So we can see the various different healths of the systems, and we can match the symbols up with the various places. We've got the engine at the back there with that, like, backslash thing with the equal sign down here for the energy, speed, and the sails near enough completely gone. So we're going to try and push this back in, and we're going to get back on our way, and we're going to try and get out of this storm. And I think the next time we see that little save symbol, I think I'm going to save it. And we're going to... Oh, well, the game's going to save it. I don't have to do anything, really. But we're going to stop for episode 1. Keep that pushed in. So we're out of the storm. And I'm going to pick up these boxes as well. Yeep. Ooh! Caught that one just in time. She is a rickety old ship. Boat. Boat, the correct word? Now you can have boats that aren't necessarily naval. I wonder what the difference is between a boat and a ship, actually. Don't know. You know what? I just want to take a moment. Dump all the fuel in there. Go up to the top. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that sky. This scene in general. Nice and peaceful. Constellations, we've got Ursa Minor over there. We've got Adrian's Belt right in the top right. We've got the Forge Father right above us, if you can just make out a little anvil pattern. That'd be all cool. I wonder if we can set the sails up. I don't want to actually try that. So we are just going to get on our way. We're going to try and get out of this seabed. Oh, there is something here. What is this then? Let's pop that. We're going to slam into a wall. We are going to slam into a wall. But I'm going to put the brakes on, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for watching episode 1, Far Sails. If you've enjoyed this, chat back later, and we'll play together again. Alright, take care.